Yep, I'm running on rage. Number 10 done right here for the day. Had about 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep last night. Man, brutal. Let me tell you, having kids is not for the faint of heart. My son is 1 month old now. Just turned 1 month old the other day. And man, he's been a handful, let me tell you. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful to have him. I love my son to death. He's an awesome kid. But man, is he a lot of work. I'm getting less sleep than I have in probably the last 20 years. I'm used to getting like 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night, and I'm getting about 2 to 4 now, if that. Last night I got about 3.5, something like that. I don't know. Complicate matters. He's got a sinus infection he just came down with, and my wife's been sick too, and I'm trying to stay healthy myself and not get anything. That's the last thing I need is for me to get sick as well. How's everything going? Otherwise, though, pretty good. I'm keeping up with everything just about as good as I can. Business is booming, and I'm almost not able to keep up with all the work, to be quite honest. Here, approaching the George Bush Turnpike. Glad I'm not down there. But anyhow, yeah, I'm running on rage at this point, running on adrenaline, running on rage, trying to stay coherent enough to run these damn machines. Oh, it helps that I know, I have so much muscle memory with these things. I can almost operate them half asleep, which I'm not quite at that level yet, but I don't know. We might get there. Business is great. Equipment's working really good. Everything, I don't have any complaints. Still got, you got Professor Moriarty in the background you can see there. I've also got the battery-powered Echo mower I'm rolling with now that everything's warm and I don't have to deal with any more cold days. I got the battery-powered Echo backpack blower going now too. The 5800T you can see there. I did end up buying it. It saves me a lot of time, believe it or not. I never thought about it, how much time it takes to take that blower off, choke it, yank the cord, put it on your shoulders, go, versus just pick it up and go. It saves quite a bit of time, and when it's on turbo mode, it's every bit as strong as a BR600. And BR600, that's all you need for grass clippings, It'll when leaf cleanup season comes up, I'll probably take it off and put the BR800 back on there. The BR800 is phenomenal for leaves. Just awesome leaf blower. Despite what some people might say, it's a great leaf blower for leaves. Oh man, down some of this liquid IV here. Almost done with it. Oh, Jiminy Christmas, look at the truck. Oh, it's filthy. Damn. I used to never let the truck get this filthy. But that's what happens when your time is split elsewhere. Believe me, my time is allocated very hard right now. My time is very strictly allocated. I have zero free time at the moment. Which is okay. I'm just saying, I have zero free time. And some people have asked me, hey, can you do extra work, such. Extra work's kind of on the back burner at the moment. I'm also not going to be able to take on any more clients for the moment until either somebody drops off or I get a little more time. We'll see. I'm keeping it solid about 10 a day. There's one day I do about half of that, but then in the afternoons it's all bed maintenance and bed clean out work and things like that. So that each of those properties would count as one mow, if I were out there cutting. So yeah, anyway, I got sidetracked. I was talking about my equipment. Yeah, equipment's going real good. I really love that battery powered blower. I've been using it for a week or so solid now. To be honest, I'm actually very, very close to pulling the trigger on a Toro Turfmaster 30. And I know, people that have watched my past videos, my earliest videos on the channel, I used to have, at one point I had 4 of those Exmark, or actually I had 3 Exmark commercial 30s and 1 Time Master previously, an older one, very old one. And I got rid of all of them. Once I had my surgery back in 2022, I sold both of those Exmark 30s with the Kohler engine that I had. I loved them while I was healthy. They were awesome. But then when I got hurt, I said, I'm not running these anymore. Gonna stick with a 21. Then I went to battery, gonna stick with a battery 21. But unfortunately, I'm kind of in a position now where I think a 30-inch Turfmaster would work good for me for some of my properties. And this is kind of a reverse. This is kind of a reversal. It almost feels like I'm going backwards, because at one point I was declaring, no more sit down zero turns, no more sit down zero turns, and no more 30-inch push mowers, And we may go back on that, at least on the 30-inch part. I don't know if we'll ever go back on the sit down zero turn part, but we'll see. I don't know. If I were to ever get another sit-down zero turn, it would have to be a large deck machine, like a 60 or a 72 with a suspension seat and suspension platform and maybe a hydraulic lift and all the bells and whistles, so that I could ride in comfort. That's if I had more than 1 or 2 properties that were at least an acre or 2 large. Currently, I only have 1 property that's that large that I would use such a machine on. So there's no point in really getting one. But yeah, that's a quick update on how things are going in my life. I know some of y'all may have seen my videos slowed down a little bit. I haven't been able to record quite as much. I've got a couple of Yard of the Week videos that I've pre-recorded that I'll be going up, but I haven't had a chance this week to record anything before today. So yeah, and I know the poop video, some people were, might have been wondering about the poop services. I am actually adding that to my service. That wasn't a joke. The trash talking was a joke, but the poop removal service, I am adding that to my services list. So far I've got two clients that are booked down for that, and so far it's been pretty good. I'm gonna add that moving forward, and hopefully that will help make my properties look as good as they can. So yeah, anyway, that's what's going on in my life. Living the dad life. It's been really rewarding so far, but it's been really tough too. So I hope anybody that's taking this, thinking about fatherhood, takes it, don't take it lightly, because it's a lot to do. There's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot to do, and I'm not just talking about the financial aspect and the provider aspect. There's, I'm a very, I try to be as active of a father as I can in my son's life, and even though he's little, when I'm home, I want to be with him. When I'm home, I want to, hold him and see him, and see cool things that he does, and talk to him, and just kind of get some good bonding time in while he's still little. So while I have the time. So anyway, I've rambled enough. Gonna get headed home for the day.